Hello guys, today we are going to talk about internuclear ophthalmoplegia. Now it occurs due to a lesion in a midbrain structure. This midbrain structure is called medial longitudinal fasciculus. Now we'll understand the word internuclear ophthalmoplegia, why it is called ophthalmoplegia, because there is ipsilateral lateral rectus muscle paralysis, and why it is called internucleus, because the medial longitudinal fasciculus, it is situated between cranial nerve 6 nuclei and cranial nerve 3 nuclei. Now if you remember my last video, I have mentioned this MLF as a lift from pons to midbrain. So there is lesion in medial longitudinal fasciculus, so that's why it's called medial internuclear ophthalmoplegia. So now what happens is that if you want to look on the left side, your medial rectus muscle from the right eye and your lateral rectus muscle from the left eye, these both muscles should work simultaneously. But in case of internuclear ophthalmoplegia, what happens is that your MLF is damaged and it won't be able to carry the impulse from cranial nerve 6 nuclei to cranial nerve 3 nuclei. So your medial rectus from right eye, supposedly there is a lesion of right sided medial longitudinal fasciculus, so your right sided medial rectus won't be able to perform, while your left sided lateral rectus will be active and it will move towards the left side. So now what is happening is that your right eye is looking straight forward and your left eye is looking laterally. So now this will produce a diplopia, and as you know that your right eye is paralyzed on the medial rectus muscle, your left eye will have to compensate for that diplopia. So it will move in the direction of its right eye to prevent diplopia. But as you want to look on the left side, it will again go on the left side, but again it has to compensate as it will produce diplopia. So this left eye will produce a nystagmus, while this right eye, it will be looking straight forward. So what happens in internuclear ophthalmoplegia is one eye is paralyzed and the normal side is having a nystagmus. Keep one thing in mind, that there is normal convergence reflex. Why? Because there is no involvement of cranial nerve 3 nuclei or the cranial nerve 3 per se. There is damage to MLF, medial longitudinal fasciculus, but the pathway for convergence reflex, it doesn't involve medial longitudinal fasciculus. It directly goes into midbrain. It stimulates the cranial nerve 3 nuclei, and that's why convergence reflex is completely normal in internuclear ophthalmoplegia. Moving on to clinical importance of INO. So if you have bilateral involvement of medial longitudinal fasciculus, it is most likely due to multiple sclerosis, and if you have unilateral medial longitudinal fasciculus involvement, it is more likely due to lacunar stroke in the pons or midbrain.